Stick around to the end, help us out, guys. Get in the comments, let us know your thoughts on this one, because this is important, and if you don't watch the whole video, you suck.
Just remember this. You graduated from grade school and you don't have to take shit from anyone.
Mama, is that why that we're doing a Brodown?
We're delving down a different road. We've gone from the Metal World Tour to watching paranormal videos every Saturday night for you guys. Now we got a new thing. The new thing is, when a band loses a singer, does it destroy the band to you, or do they get better, or what happens? This has happened many times, and I'll be honest, most of the time I stop listening to the band if the singer's gone.
That's bananas.
I don't really know why. I have no reason.
Yeah, I've been known to do that.
I just seem like I don't give a chance to the new guy, and that's a shame.
That's cool. Hey, man. Whatever for whoever, you know?
So we're going to remedy it. We're going to remedy it. So one of the bands that I've never gotten to see live, and I was this close, and it was a tour with, I want to say, Five Finger Death Punch. And they came to town, and I had never heard of Escape the Fate. They were on the ticket, and they were an opening act. So I got there early enough to check them out, knew nothing about them. But I enjoy that. That's a lot of the reason I go to concerts, just to see the opening bands, because I've never heard of them, and if I know they're on the bill, I don't listen to them before I go. I want to be live and check out a new band, because 9 times out of 10, they're better live than they are on recording to me. If they're good, they're going to show out live. Ronnie Radke got in a fight with Ivan Moody and got kicked off the tour.
That tracks.
And they announced this literally 20 minutes before the show was set to kick off. So the band Miss May I played like an hour set. And I'd have rather heard Escape the Fate, to be honest. So I don't know Escape the Fate, but I know they changed vocalists. I know when Ronnie went to prison, they went and got their new lead singer, Craig Mabbitt. I don't know that I've heard Craig Mabbitt. I don't know that I've heard Ronnie Radke in Escape the Fate.
Craig Mabbitt is the singer from Bless the Fall, if you didn't know that. If you know who Bless the Fall is, good on you, because, like, anyhow, they're really good.
I've heard the name, and I'm sure I've heard a song, but I couldn't begin to tell you what
he wouldn't like them, and you who already know the rant is in many videos past.
Yeah. Well, Craig Mabbitt took over for Escape the Fate. And I think the only song I know by this band is something about the money. I don't remember. One for the money. Ignore me. I don't really know. But I've heard one song by Escape the Fate, and it wasn't terrible.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. One for the money. 2 is 2, because 2's for the show. Yeah, okay. I don't know the name of the song, but yeah, I know that song.
So I want to check out Ronnie and Craig and make up my mind of which version of Escape the Fate I kind of like better. So we're going to hear 2 different songs, rather than them doing the same song live like we've done in the past. 2 different songs, Escape the Fate. We're going to start with Situations, and this one is Ronnie Radke. So let's check out Ronnie before he got booted out of Escape the Fate and kicked off a tour because he got in a fight with Ivan Moody. Let's do this.
Hello, Thurman. It's your first day of school.
He had hardly any tattoos back then.
You know I'm not like the other kids. I'm weird, and my pants are too tight.
Situations are irrelevant now. She loves the way that I tease. I love the way that she breathes. I touched her, she touched mine. It was the craziest thing. I love the girls who hate to love because they're just like me. A certain girl, she took my hand and ran it up her thigh. She licked her lips and pulled my hair. I fall in love for the night. God,
he was such a baby.
Slayer, Cannibal Corpse.
The frustration, it's a regular thing. I hate the ones who love to hate because they're just like me. A certain girl, she took her hand and put it in my lap. It's way too far. She said, once you have me, you always come back. She can't behave, and I'm just a slave. Don't worry, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Darling, what is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your latest fashion. I know you love to resist, and all it takes is a kiss, and you just love to hate me. You know you love all the lies, so don't act surprised that I just love to hate you. I kissed your lips, you pulled my hair, it was the craziest thing. I love the girls who love to hate. Darling, what is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your latest fashion. Darling, what is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your favorite passion.
Man, that straight up just took me back to like sophomore year in high school. Good days, good times.
It sounded like Ronnie to me. I mean, it's
Well,
I don't know what I was
yeah.
expecting. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like a tame version of Falling in Reverse, I guess. He's kind of taking things to the next level.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But this could have
and all
fit
that.
on the I'm Not a Vampire and stuff like it. It fit right in there. So it was perfect, like, time period.
Well, I mean,
This came out right before he got kicked out, so.
it's not my style. I mean, I can listen to it. It's not bad. It's
Mine.
right up her alley. And I thought the music was good. I thought the video was better.
The video, they don't make videos like this anymore.
No, you couldn't, because feminists would lose their minds.
No, it's insane.
They would not tolerate that, because that was like watching a 21st century Motley Crue video.
Yeah,
reminded me.
that's literally what it is.
Yeah, it was like a strip club and a school. You know, big faux pas in today's society.
Jesus, seriously, I was just thinking, this is kind of ironic.
Yeah. But I mean, I liked it. If I heard it, I would listen to it. Would I go out and download it, put it on a playlist?
I have. It's on plenty.
I've heard plenty of that out of her. So she was familiar, I'm sure, with this song. I was not.
Obviously.
So now I'm going to check out Craig Mabbitt and see the difference in what he sounds like as opposed to Ronnie, because I have no clue who this guy was. And if it was the One for the Money song, then I don't really remember exactly how he sounds or how close to Ronnie he was. So we're going to check out the song with Craig called Issues. Let's do this.
Oh, that was cool.
I already like the music better.
This is just like Bless the Fall. Yep, just like Bless the Fall.
Just like an enemy that wants to see me bleed. So I try to be silent, but my words they explode like hand grenades. I've just gotta stay calm before I let this time bomb blow. so till they cry. That's how they give to me. Inject my head with lies. The pain's astonishing. Like a breaker of stones, slowly crushing my bones, sending me to my grave. And it's such a fate, this life that I've made, I'm going insane. Faces shows, spin me to the floor. Faces shows, all my overload. I feel so dominated. These issues, they choke me like a nurse. They choke me like a nurse. They choke me like a nurse. They choke me like a Faces shows, spin me to the floor. Faces shows, all my overload. I feel so dominated. These issues, they choke me like a nurse. 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 They choke me like a nurse.
Interesting way to end it.
Yeah, I still like Ronnie's better. Ronnie Escape the Fate to me is still better. But I started out with Ronnie. So like, no offense, Craig.
Excuse me, who even are you?
I like this better.
You like the music better.
Well, the intro to this was better than both combined. The rest of the songs, to me, it was like the Escape the Fate with Ronnie was more of a punk, kind of like a pop punk type of sound. This reminds me more of like an alt metal.
Yeah, but it was more vibey.
Well, yeah, it was more.
You could party to that song, like you know, like you could get hyped to that song. This one's just like, yeah, let me headbang, but like I don't feel anything with it.
Well, to me, it's kind of like the band shifted like in a Van Halen fashion, where it went from party to more
serious.
melodic, and so this to me is comparable to, like I said, alt metal, which would be like in the vein of, don't say I said they sound like this, but in the vein of like Skillet, whereas Ronnie's version to me was more pop punkish, but a little heavier than your typical, more rock punkish, I guess.
We're coming up with new genres here. This is what we do.
I make new genres.
We do this. This is a staple.
Kind of my thing. And this to me, in comparison, I would say I kind of like the cadence Ronnie has better than this guy. This guy's kind of a dime a dozen, whereas Ronnie to me, the way
you can tell that's Ronnie.
Yeah, he sings a certain way. It's kind of like Sebastian Bach with Skid Row. I mean, no one sang like Sebastian Bach when Skid Row came out. He just, the cadences of how he structured, and that's what Ronnie does. He structures over the instruments differently than this guy. This guy's more, toeing the line of what's normal, whereas Ronnie kind of pushes outside the edges to see where he can take stuff.
Right. The instruments didn't have to really fill in for Ronnie's voice, whereas this guy, it's like, okay, well, the instruments have to be more impressive because the dude is kind of cookie cutter.
Well, he just follows the guitar riffs, he follows the bass, he follows the song, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of very successful bands that do that.
There's plenty of people who...
A lot of the bands that do stand out these days have people that do take things a different direction, Ronnie Radke being one of those, so I understand his popularity and why Falling in Reverse is on a different
level
than Escape the Fate. It makes sense. Same reason Slipknot stood out amongst a lot of bands, because Corey's cadence.
Right.
He wasn't normal. You really couldn't copy Corey because Corey did his own thing. He marched to his own drummer.
Literally.
So if I had to choose, I would choose Ronnie in Falling in Reverse and Escape the Fate with this guy. I think everything worked out the way it should now that I've heard them both. But what do you think?
Fair.
you get in the comments, you help us out, give us some ideas on other music that from either singer. I don't know if you know one. I haven't heard any of them. She may have heard some of them, but if you've got something you'd like to hear us react to, then let us know, because I don't know enough about this band to really make an opinion. I think Ronnie with Luke Holland, and I mean, he's got a hell of a band.
Oh yeah, he has definitely grown from situations to now.
No slight on the guys in Escape the Fate,
No,
but
no.
Ronnie
They're
put
good.
together.
They're great.
He pieced together a very talented band, and he is a very talented composer and musician.
He literally started from the bottom.
Well, you can tell that's in his blood.
Well, and he was very experimental too, because he went through this and then the pop punk thing with Falling in Reverse to rap, of all things. He was very experimental. Whereas I don't think he would have been able to be as experimental with Escape the Fate.
He just stands out to me. He's different. So that's just my feelings on the matter, but that's, again, you guys tell us what you think. Always curious to hear what you guys have to say. Like, share,
subscribe,
do the thing.
Do the thing.
Until the next time, guys, as always, come at me, bro.
The Brodown is over. Let's bro out!